Hey, fifth grade. So, big news. We're actually skipping lesson 3.7. You're welcome. So, tear out 3.7, go on to 3.8. That's what we're doing today. Okay, lesson 3.8, add decimals. Woohoo, more decimals. And you've already pretty much done this lesson, just that they wanted to teach us the way with the little boxes, and I just taught you this lesson anyway. So we've already done this. Yay! All right, let's get started. So it says, Henry recorded the amount of rain that fell over 2 hours. In the first hour, Henry measured 2 3/5 centimeters of rain. In the second hour, he measured 1 82 centimeter of rain. Henry estimated that about 4 centimeters of rain fell in 2 hours. What is the total amount of rain that fell, and how can you use this estimate to decide if your answer is reasonable? So, like the whole lesson is about, we are actually going to be adding our decimals. Line up those decimals, make sure that they're lined up, because if not, we will not be able to add. Green feels like the color of the day. So we're gonna add a 2 3/5. As you can see, I had a smudge mark from my last marker, but we ran out of Expo. It's okay, it happens, we move on. So 2 3/5. Okay, there we go. And then we're adding 1 82. So we're gonna make sure that our decimal is lined up right away, and we're just gonna fill in the numbers. 1.82, we're adding. Now that our decimals are lined up in the same place, we can just add like normal, okay? 5 plus 2 gives us 7. 8 plus 3 gives us 11. 2 plus 1 gives us 4. And we just bring it down. So we're left with 4.17. I don't care about the bottom part where it tells you to draw a picture, so you can just skip that, write me a smiley face, that's how you get your credit, and then just on that little corner where it has the actual adding, that's what I care about right here. On the very bottom, you're gonna write this number twice, where it says 4.17 centimeters of rain fell. Since 4.17 is close to the estimate, 4, the answer is reasonable. Go ahead and go on to the next page, page 136. We're gonna skip step 1 because I don't really care about the estimates. We're gonna go on to step 2. It doesn't give us a word problem, we're just adding, and they already lined up our decimal for us. Notice how they did it on graph paper. Do you see how they did it on graph paper? Just throwing it out there. Doesn't that sound like something a lovely teacher of yours always tells you to do? Do it on graph paper. Anyway, moving on, just throwing it out there. All right, I have our number now. We're just gonna add like normal since our decimals are already lined up. So 6 plus 0 gives us 6, 7 plus 4 gives us 11. Drop down the decimal. 3 plus 0 is 3, plus 1 gives us 4, and then 2 plus 1 gives us 3. So our answer is 34.16, and you can write that down on the line. For this lesson, the only thing I'm going to tell you is we don't have to do the estimates, okay? No estimates. Yay! I do care about your adding, though. We are going to not skip any because it's just adding. The only ones that I will tell you to watch out for are numbers 12 through 15. Make sure that you guys know your numbers. So while the adding itself might be easy, you might have forgotten what your numbers are, especially your decimals, from word form to actual number form. So if you need to, just ask me and I'll make sure that you have the right numbers so that way you're adding the right things. Okay, best of luck, guys. For my parents, para mis padres. Esta lección es casi lo mismo que la otra lección. This lesson is almost the same thing as the last lesson. You have to make sure that your decimals are lined up, okay? Tienen que asegurarse que los decimales están en el mismo lugar. And then you just add like normal. Y luego suman normalmente. I don't really see the kids really having a problem with this because we've already done a lesson like this, but I would still suggest just checking over their answers. No creo que habrá un problema con ellos sumando normalmente, pero la única cosa es chequear que sí pusieron los decimales en el mismo lugar. Honestly, that's the only thing that really trips up the kids, is that they want to put the numbers just wherever. Honestamente, esa es la única cosa que los confunde algunas veces a los niños, es que ellos piensan que pueden poner los números donde sean. So just to kind of show you how we did this, solo para enseñarles cómo lo hicimos, we just add normally. And that's it. Y eso es todo. As always, please, please, please feel free to reach out with any questions, comments, or concerns that you might have. Como siempre, por favor, contáctense conmigo si tienen alguna pregunta o duda. Estoy aquí disponibles para ayudarles.